All right, good afternoon and welcome to our CSN's presentation of Warrior Baseball. We're live from over here in Camden County. We've got the Warriors taking on the Wildcats. That's coming up here in just a moment. Thank y'all for joining us. A little bit of an issue with the internet over here. We're trying to work through that right now, get that going. We've been over here before streaming, so we know we can do it. We're just trying to get that internet situation straightened out. I think I've got it, but I don't want to brag about it yet. But thank you, fans, for logging on and watching Warriors baseball on the Charlton Sports Network. Coach Henderson for the Warriors and the head coach for Camden County is at home plate. We've been over here before with the Wildcats, so they're a great host over here, and we appreciate their hospitality again today. As always, over here at Camden County Baseball, they welcomed us with open arms the last couple of years when the Indians come over here, when Charlton plays them. So we sure appreciate that. Give their kids a little extra exposure over here on CSN. Let's, real quick, while they're doing the home plate, I want to thank the sponsors who made it possible for us to bring y'all Warriors baseball. They're on the crawler at the bottom of your screen. And the Warriors asked me to highlight all of them, but definitely emphasize there's three that sponsor not only baseball, but other sports at West Nassau High School as well. That's Elite Electric, 3E Buildings, and Lucky's Transmission. They have billboards all over West Nassau, apparently at all their sports complex. So those three folks, they wanted me to emphasize those guys as well as all of these other sponsors that make it possible to bring us Warriors baseball to you at home. So we appreciate that. We appreciate the folks at Lucky's Transmission, Elite Electric, and 3E Buildings. Let's go down the lineup for the Warriors. Schrouder, David Treadwell, Mitchell, and Demera. That's your starting lineup for your West Nassau Warriors. All right, they're doing the player introductions and national anthem on the field. Waiting on the Wildcats to be introduced. While they're doing that, let's go down that sponsors list one more time before we get started over here. There's a lot. West Nassau has some huge support down there in Callahan, Florida. And I want to make sure we give all of those folks as much credit as possible for allowing us to bring you guys Warrior game day sponsors. And there's the crawler at the bottom of your screen. Be sure and shop local, West Nassau, and thank the folks that support your youth. For those of you just joining us, I'll throw the Warriors lineup back up on the screen one more time. Let you see the starting lineup for today's game for West Nassau. He couldn't make it tonight. He does for Charlton Sportsnet. Internet. I am recording the game, so if the feed isn't all that great tonight, we will re-upload the game in its entirety. So I just want to let y'all know about that. I don't know why, I don't know what is going on with the internet tonight, but we are recording the game tonight, so you will see it in its entirety. That is Mulberry at the plate. Leadoff runner at first for the Warriors. Next up is Layfield. One and 0. Pickoff throw to first. He's safe over there. Foul ball out of play. 1-1. Still in second. Safe at second for Callahan. One and 2 on Layfield. Went down looking, 1 out. Next up is Carlos Salcido, catcher for the Warriors. Hit the third. No force. There was no force at third, so I'm not sure what third baseman was thinking. He tagged the bag. Runners at the corners for the Warriors. This will be number 2, Robert Treadwell at the plate for West Nassau. Throw down to second. Safe at second. Runners at second and third for West Nassau with 1 out. 0-1 on the batter. Showed bunt, pulled it back. 1-2. Looked like high, ball high. 2-2. Lots and lots of stuff going on involving CSN and streaming, so we're going to let y'all know how all that's shaping up as the night progresses. It's a busy, busy spring. Full count. Foul ball. Out of play. Count remains full. Big lead over on third. There's the pitch. And got him on that outside corner. 2 outs. Two outs, runners at second and third for the Warriors. Oh and 1. This is DeGiorgio at the plate, I believe. Let me check. Number 3, yeah. Hit down third. Throw to first is in time. He scooped it up. Warrior strand 2. We're headed to the bottom of the first. No score here in Camden County. We'll be back right after this. Want to thank all of those sponsors who make it possible for us to bring y'all Warriors baseball this year. We're slated to bring y'all 10 West Nassau baseball games this season, not including games where JV games might fall on those same days, so we actually could be more than 10 after it's all said and done. Warriors JV is actually over in Charlton County tonight playing my Indians. They're over there, JV action over there. We would planned on having Sammy cover that, but he had to work this evening, so got us a little bit out of whack, but not bad. Sammy's got to pay bills like I do. So he had to work this evening, but Sammy will be back with us tomorrow night for playoff basketball. Indians host Telfair tomorrow night. Huge game. That's going to actually be on our YouTube channel, too. We thought that game was going to be over on the NFHS, but the NFHS allowed me the option this time, and that is so rare. But they allowed me the option, and so we decided our fans came up with the GHSA fees, so we decided to put that game on our YouTube channel. And so we want to give the NFHS a shout-out for allowing us to do that, because that is totally their game, and they're allowing us to do that thing on our YouTube channel tomorrow night between the Indians and Telfair. All right, number 8 at the plate for the Wildcats. Inside low, ball 1. I asked Camden for a roster. They haven't sent one out here yet, so as soon as they do, I'll certainly give their young men credit. But I haven't seen a roster for Camden yet out here. It's 2-0. Carson Mitchell, starting pitcher for the Warriors tonight. One and two. Two and two. Foul ball. Got him swinging. One out. Next up for Camden. Number 10 for the Wildcats at the plate. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hit the third. That's going to get out to left field. Runner is going to round first and hold right there. Safe at first for the Wildcats. Next up is number 1 for Camden. Foul ball. 0-1. Pick off throw to first. He's safe. Shot in the outfield. It's caught. It was deep, too, because I have that camera set up to cover center and right. So it must have been beyond that, close to the fence. 1 out. 2 outs, rather. Base hit to left. They're going to round third. Is he going to go home? He's going to go home. Here's the throw. No throw at home. Camden's on the board first. Runner at second. One to nothing. Camden leads. Foul ball out of play. 0-1. Runner at second. 2 outs. Oh, and 2. That's hit to right. It's caught for the 3rd out. Top of the 2nd coming up. Camden County leads 1-0 over your West Nassau Warriors. We'll be back right after this.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Georgia's own credit union has been putting the needs of our members first for more than 85 years. That's banking on purpose. At Georgia's Own, you'll get better rates, fewer and lower fees, and the assurance of knowing that your success is what matters most to us. We have over 30 offices throughout the state to serve you better. So come on in, all Indian fans.
All right, welcome back to Camden County High School. Top of the 2nd. Warriors trail. At the plate for the Warriors, number 16. That's a hit to third. Throw to first is in time. 1 out. That was Schrouder. This is David Treadwell at the plate. Ball a little high, 1-0. One and one. One and two. Fly ball out the center is caught. 2 outs. Just got word Emily Zitmeyer signed today. She's officially a A-back filly. Softballer for the Charlton County Maidens. She signed today, made that commitment to A-back. So congratulations, Emily Zitmeyer, on quite an accomplishment there for the Maidens. 0-1. One and one. Excuse me. 1 and 2. Went down swinging for the third out. We're headed to the bottom of the second. Wildcats lead 1-0. Let's take a moment to thank our West Nassau sponsors who make it possible for us to bring you West Nassau baseball. We're slated to do at least 10 games for the West Nassau Warriors this year. We're excited about that, and welcome to the CSN family, along with obviously Charlton, our home school, and Hilliard with 7 games on tap this year. We're branching out a little bit, taking on some Nassau County schools. So we're excited about that, kind of expanding our reach a little bit. We hope y'all enjoy the webcast. Big game coming up tomorrow night in Charlton County. This one's huge. Sweet 16 round of the GHSA basketball playoffs. Round 2, your Charlton County Indians basketball squad taking on Telfair County at home in Charlton. That's a big game. Y'all be sure and head on up to Charlton County High School and support the tribe as they take on the Trojans tomorrow night. All right, at the plate for the Wildcats, number 18. Number 18 for Camden. 1-0. Foul ball, 1-1. Hitting the outfield, he's going to hold it first. For Camden. Next up, number 25 for the Wildcats. Foul ball, 0-1. Foul ball, out of play. 0-2. That's caught out here at the fence right in front of us. 1 out. Runner holds it first. Next up for the Wildcats, number 13 for the Wildcats. Pick off through to first. He's going to second. Throw is overthrown. And he'll make it all the way around to third. Hit by a pitch, he'll head to first. Runners on the corners for Camden. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound for the Warriors. No pitching change. Coach Henderson is talking to his pitcher, Mitchell. Runners on the corners for Camden, first and third, with 1 out. 1-0. Called strike, I believe. Yeah, 1-1. Foul high, throw down to second. Safe at second. 2-1. Foul ball out of play. 2-2. Foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Fly ball's caught in the infield. 2 outs. Number 8 at the plate for Camden. Runners at second and third for the Wildcats. Foul ball. On 1. That's out of the infield. 1 to score. 2 will score. Runner holds it first. Camden up 3-0. One and 0. Three and 0. I'm going by their scoreboard, so y'all bear with me on that. Base on balls, he'll head to first. Runners at first and second for Camden. Substitute runner going in over at first for the Wildcats. Number 1 at the plate for Camden. One and 0. Pass ball, throw to third. Safe. Two and 0. Three and 0. And that's going to bring Coach Henderson out. Yeah, we're going to have a pitching change. So while he gets warmed up, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Warrior Baseball on CSN.
Are welcome to join. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
Accidents happen. When they do, call on the Walker Jones Collision Center. Manager Roy Wolf and his team of fully trained and talented people do top quality repairs on all major brands, restoring your vehicle to manufacturer's guidelines and treating you, the customer, like good friends and neighbors should. The Walker Jones Collision Center, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjones.com.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says, "Go Indians."
All right, welcome back to Camden County High School. New pitcher on the mound for the Warriors. It's 3-0 and 3-0 on the batter. Runners at second and third with 2 out. Number 1 at the plate for the Wildcats. And it looks like the Wildcats are going to intentionally walk that batter, load the bases up, create a force-out situation. Substitute runner comes in for number 1 over there on first. Next up at the plate for the Wildcats is number 5 for Camden. With bases loaded and 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Oh and 1. Little low, 1 and 1. Down the middle, it looked like from here, yep, 1 and 2. There's a hit. No, I'm sorry, it's pass ball. Pass ball, runner steal. Drop third strike. Another run for the Wildcats. They're up 4-0. One and 1. Two and 1 inside. Three and 1. Full count. And they get him for the third out, but Camden County adds a couple there. 4-0 they lead. We're headed to the third. We'll be right back. You're watching Warrior Baseball on CSN. Be sure and shop local, Warrior fans, and support these folks that support your youth. Hi, welcome back. Leading off for the Warriors. Number 5. Demaria. Oh and 1. Foul ball. 1 and 1. 0 and 2, I'm sorry. 0 and 2. One out. Should be back at the top of the order with number 10. Yeah, number 10. Mulbear, Morgan Mulbear for West Nassau. 0 and 1. Two and 1. Two and 2. Full count. Went down looking, 2 outs. Next up for the Warriors. Layfield, number 8. That's hit the third. Throw to first. He had to stretch for it, but he got it. For the third out. Bottom of the third coming up. Camden still leads 4 to nothing. We'll be back right after this. Looking for a custom gift or merchandise for yourself? Crafty Beard has you covered. Locally owned and operated by Stephanie Beard, she specializes in creating one-of-a-kind designs to fit your needs, from custom apparel, tumblers, and more. Find her on Facebook and outfit yourself with game-ready gear. Go Indians!
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Charlton Electric, serving Charlton and surrounding counties with over 20 years experience. Welcome back to Camden County. I want to thank the folks over here at Camden County for their hospitality, as always. Every time we come over here for any sport, they always treat us real nice. We appreciate that from the folks over here at Camden County High School. We're in the bottom of the third. Camden leads 4-0. Leading off for the Wildcats, number 18 at the plate. Showing bunt, 0-1. One and one. One and two. Got him. One out. Next up for the Wildcats is number 25. 25 for Camden. Called strike, 0-1. I didn't see what I called ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Ball high, 2-2. Throw to first. Got him. 2 outs. Next up for Camden, number 13. 13 to the plate. Called strike, 0-1. Foul ball. 0-2. Got him for the third out. We're headed to the fourth. Wildcats lead 4-0 when we come back. Both commercial and residential services. Our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades for mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixtures, and much more. Call us today for an estimate, 912-496-4528. Have you found yourself shopping for baseball or softball gear but didn't quite know where to start? Let Grounder Sports do all the work for you. Locally owned and operated by Derek and Stephanie Beard, they offer new and used equipment at an affordable price. Aside from their amazing deals, they also offer glove repair and restoration services. Enjoy a one-on-one shopping experience with our team. Find us on Facebook or give us a call. West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia. All right, welcome back. Leadoff batter for the Warriors, number 2. No, I'm sorry, that's the second batter. I was putting gas in the generator, so I missed the first batter. I apologize. He is at second. I will get his number for you in just a second. But Cat Warriors have a runner at second over there. And it is 1-1 on the batter. Number 2 is Robert Treadwell, so 21 would be at second. That's Salcido. Two and one. Foul ball out of play, 2-2. Runner will, he's going to go home. Warriors are on the board with a single. Four to one. So Treadwell gets a run in there for the Warriors. Georgie at the plate, number 3 should be. Let me make sure. Yep. One to 0. Have a timeout on the field. Camden's head coach going out to talk to his pitcher. 1-0 on the batter. With a runner at first for the Warriors. Called strike, 1-1. Called strike, 1-2. Ball high. 2-2. What's he gonna call? Just high. 3-2. Full count. Base on balls. Runners at first and second now for the Warriors. Next up for West Nassau is Schrouder. West Nassau making some noise here in the fourth with runners at first and second and no outs. Called strike, 0-1. Showed bunt. He said he went 0-2. Swing and a miss. 1 out. Excuse me. Next up should be David Treadwell, number 22. Oh and 1. One and 1, I believe. Yeah. Pickoff move to second. Safe. Count remains 1 and 1. He went 1 and 2. Outside, 2 and 2. Third down to third. I think they got him. They did. Coach Henderson is coming out. He wants to have a discussion about that. It looked like from out here, it looked like the tag was there before the foot, but obviously Coach right there on top of third base, he has a better angle than we do out here. He doesn't like the call at all. 2 outs. Two and 2. Base on balls, he'll head to first. There you see the Warriors with runners at first and second. 0 and 1. Big time hit right there. That went to the outfield. It's caught for the third out. Warriors strand 2, but they get 1 on the board to cut the lead to 3. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We'll be right back. Warrior fans, be sure and support your game day sponsors for CSN. We couldn't do these games for the Warriors without these folks, so we appreciate that. Y'all be sure and shop local and support the businesses that support your youth down there in Callahan, Florida, and the surrounding area. The Warriors asked me to give a particular shout out to not only those sponsors you saw on the crawler, but to emphasize Lucky's Transmission, Elite Electric, and 3E Buildings. Those folks have banners all over the West Nassau sports complexes at the different venues. So wanted me to give them a specific shout out to those 3E Buildings, Lucky's, and Elite. They appreciate your support. Tomorrow night on CSN, well, the Indians in Telfair County. That's tomorrow night. Round 2 of the GHSA basketball playoffs. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, live on CSN YouTube. Oh and 1. Oh and 2. Foul ball. Excuse me. Frog in my throat. Foul ball. That is number 2 for Camden County at the plate. Did he get hit? Nope. 1 and 2. Went down swinging. 1 out. One and 0. Called strike, 1 and 1. High fly ball. That's caught over there in right field, just behind first base. It was in between my 2 cameras. 2 outs. Next up for the Wildcats, number 10. Number 10 for Camden at the plate. Oh and 1. Foul ball, 0-2. Excuse me. Just low. 1-2. Foul ball out of play. Count remains 1-2. Ball low, 2-2. Foul ball out of play. Warrior fans, coming up on the Warrior schedule, y'all got next Tuesday at home against Menendez. And then next Saturday on the road, March 4th, over in Tifton County. Single to right center with 2 outs. Substitute runner goes over there to first for him. Number 1 at the plate. Safe at first on the pickoff. Down low. Runner still second. 1-0. Foul ball, 1-1. Checked up. I think he went. 1-2. Ball high, 2-2. Warrior fans, the next time we're scheduled to have you guys on CSN is March 8th, a Wednesday. You guys will be hosting Fernandina. Wednesday, March 8th on CSN. That got out of the infield. Another run scores for the Wildcats. Substitute runners come in for the Wildcats. Over to first. Number 5 at the plate for Camden. Passed ball. Runner's going to steal. Here he will hold at second. Oh, 1-0. One and one. Yeah, I think he went. Nope, 2 and 1. Pass ball, he's going to go to third. He'll hold there. 3 and 1. No play at first. Another run scores for the Wildcats. Six to 1, Camden leads. $14 at the plate for Camden. One and 0. Pick off to first, safe. Pick off again, safe. Throw down to first. Second, rather. Got him for the third out. That pickoff throw to second gets him. Gets the Wildcats off the bases. We're headed to the fifth. Camden leads 6 to 1. We'll be right back. Has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral.
Hey everyone, this is Kid Dean, sales manager at Walker Jones Honda. Today we're looking at the 22 Passport. Just inviting all of y'all out to come check out our inventory.
And then along came Walker Jones.
Right now at Walker Jones Honda, new 22s are in stock and ready to roll. Like this new 22 Honda Passport Trail Sport all-wheel drive in stunning sonic gray pearl. Her 3.5-liter engine has power to spare and still gets 24 mpg on the highway. Come on down to Walker Jones Honda, home of the lifetime warranty. Lifetime Honda, the power of dreams. Walker Jones Honda, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjoneshonda.com. So check the supply schedule for details and 103122.
When is the last time you updated your family photos? Don't wait weeks to see your photos. Book now with Fab Photo in Studio and see your
Welcome back. Leading off for your Warriors. Number 5. Demaria. 3-0. Base on. Woo, called strike. 3-1. That's a ball. He'll head to first. Next up for your West Nassau Warriors, number 15. Oh, hold on. I think I've got that wrong. 16. Number 16, Schroeder. If that's the case, I got that first batter wrong. That wasn't 5. That was a 3. The Georgie. Foul ball. 0-2. Pick off throw to first. Safe. Hit the third. Might be a double play ball right here. Got one. Throws late on first. 1 out. Next up for the Warriors. Looks like a 6. It's Mitchell. Called strike. 0-1. Ball high. 1-1. Safe at first. Two and one. Two and two. Foul ball out of play. Two and two. Throw down to first. Safe. Went down looking, 2 outs. Got to swing that bat. Ball high. 1-0. This is Salcedo, I believe, the left-hander. Excuse me. Hit to the pitcher. I'm surprised with 2 outs, he went to second on that. Shortstop was, second baseman was way behind the bag. Runner safe at first and second for the Warriors. I know you Warrior fans will take that, but I'm a little surprised at the pitcher making that play right there. Should have gone to first with that. With 2 outs. That's where you got to be aware of a, what you call it, situational awareness. Called strike, 0-1. He doesn't make the throw. He's checking up on that second base runner for the Warriors. We're in the top of the 5th. Safe. Fly ball. They make the grab out there and right. Warriors strand 2 more. They've stranded about 6 tonight, leaving a couple out there. Bottom of the fifth coming up. Let's take a moment to thank your local sponsors in West Nassau. Leading off for the Wildcats. Excuse me, y'all. Number 14. One and 0. Ball high, 2 and 0. Fly ball. Looks like third baseman's going to get under it. Oh, man. He misjudged it. Safe at first on a routine infield fly. Well, that's tough. Got to back the pitchers up on stuff like that. Safe at first for the Warriors, for the Wildcats. Could have been the lighting, though. I mean, you never know. That ball was straight up. Tough play on the third baseman right there. Ball high. 1 and 0. Throw down the first. Safe. 2 and 0. High fly ball. That's caught. 1 out. Over there in right, just outside the clay. .25 at the plate. 0-1. Throw down to first. Second, rather. Safe. One and one. Checked up. Throw to third. Ooh, what are we going to call? Oh. It was close. Save at third is the call. 2-1. Three and one. Runner at third. One out. Full count. Called strike. 2 outs. Next up for the Wildcats. 13. Two and one. Pretty pitch. 2-2. Passed ball. Runner's going to score. Seven to 1, Wildcats lead. Pass ball on that drop, third strike. Number 2 for the Wildcats. Timeout on the field. Coach coming out to talk to his pitcher. Excuse me. Pitching change right here. Actually, don't put that on the pitcher. To me, I mean, he was keeping the ball in play. Had a drop fly ball and then two drop third strikes. Otherwise, he's out of this inning. But I mean, I understand sometimes you got to change things up, get the momentum flowing a different way. Camden has a runner on first. New pitcher on the mound for West Nassau. Here in the bottom of the fifth. Number 2 at the plate for Camden. They hit ball to left. He's rounding third, headed home. Here's the throw. No throw. Safe at home. Runner will hold it first. Camden up 8-1. Next up for the Wildcats. Number 8. Number 8 for Camden. Oh and 1. Hitting the outfield. That's caught. Diving catch over there by the right fielder to make that grab to get the Warriors out of that inning. Wildcats extended their lead 8-1. We're headed to the 6th. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Warriors baseball on the Charlton Sports Network.
foolproof gallery within 72 hours. Jessica is a natural and studio-like photographer ready to capture any event you have. Jessica is also known for her creative nighttime photos as well as her one-of-a-kind custom athletic photos. Contact Jessica today because you and your athlete deserve the best. 276-0925.
Take out the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more.
Don't talk back.
Just finished cleaning up the room. Let's see that dust fly with that broom. Get all that garbage out of sight.
Welcome back. Leading off for the Warriors, number 3. To Georgie. Hit by a pitch. He'll head to first. Down low, 1-0. Called strike, 1-1. Baja, 2-1. Three and one. Catcher wants to talk about it. Number 1 on the mound for Camden. 3-1 on the batter. Talbot at the plate. Low and away. Runners at first and second for the Warriors. Top of the 6th, looking to get something going here. Coach is going to come out for Camden. Don't forget, tomorrow night on CSN YouTube, we'll have the Indians, Charlton County Indian basketball, second round of the GHSA State Playoff, Sweet 16 round. Telfair County comes to town to take on our Indians. Tip off at 7 o'clock. Myself and Sammy Hendricks will have the call. We might have Ryland there as well for on-court camera work, and Rhonda or Stephanie with photography. I never know with those two. It's just whoever shows up. 1-0. But they both do a great job. One on one. Foul ball, 1-2. Speaking of our CSN photographers, they don't get paid. How they get paid is by exposure. So if you guys ever need a photographer for any kind of event or anything, contact Stephanie or Rhonda and let them do that for you. We also have Fab Studios Photography that does a lot of work for us too, with mine and Tammy's wedding photos and so forth. 1 out. But for game time sports photography and everything, if you need something done, give Rhonda or Stephanie a shout. Here you see Coach making some substitutions here, getting some more players in the game. Here in the 6th, another southpaw. Oh and 1. Runners at first and second. Right down the middle. 0-2. Got to swing that bat. Two outs. You got to protect that plate if it's close. Swing it. Hit by a pitch, I think. Runners don't go. This is 5 at the plate. DeMaria looked high from here. 1-0. 2-0. I was going to say that first pitch was a ball, too. There we go. I'm going by their scoreboard, so I don't change ours till they change theirs in the stadium. He must have gotten nicked by that because their scoreboard had 2-0. Must have been hit by a pitch. Bases loaded. Top of the 6th with 2 outs. Huge opportunity right here for West Nassau. Number 10. Mulberry at the plate. I hope I'm saying that right. Low and away, 1-0. Ball high. 2-0. Called strike. 2-1. Did he go? They said he did. 2-2. Foul ball. Count remains 2-2. 2 outs. Passed ball, runners hold. Oh, man. Everybody will be going on this pitch. Full count, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Everybody should be moving. Ball 4. Eight to 2. New pitcher on the mound for the Wildcats. Well, he's getting warmed up. Let's take a second to promote upcoming events around here. Tomorrow night, Indians basketball on CSN. They host the Turner County Trojans. That's tomorrow night. Tip-off at 7 o'clock. Indians and Trojans. Second round of the state playoffs, Class A, Division II. It's going to be a good one. Old rivals. Telfair County used to be in our region until 2 years ago. So that ought to be a really fun matchup to watch. Y'all check it out. 7 o'clock tomorrow night right here on our YouTube channel. At the plate for the Warriors, believe that's a 6. Down low, 1-0. Two and one. Foul ball. 2 and 2. Full count. Here we go again. Full count, 2 outs, bases loaded. And we're going to walk another one in. Warriors will take it. 8-3. Next up for West Nassau, the Southpaw. Saucedo. Foul ball. 0-1. Safe. No, they got him. They got him at first. Oh, man. He looked safe from the shot, but I guess that ball got there just a split second before he did. Bottom of the 6th coming up. 8-3, Wildcats lead. All right, welcome back. Special shout out to those sponsors who make it possible for us to bring y'all Warriors baseball this year. We're slated for 10 games for West Nassau, not including whatever JV might be playing that particular day. The same time we're scheduled for a varsity game. We've got 10 games with you guys, 7 games with the Flashes, and a boatload for Charlton. Close to 70 webcasts this spring are planned. The great majority, obviously, for our hometown Indians. But we appreciate you guys at West Nassau and Hilliard for jumping on board. So with that last one at base is loaded, and then 6 before that, that's 9 that I can think of off the top of my head. That's 9 runners the Warriors have left on base tonight. Hit up the middle. Second baseman makes the play to the first. Oh, they said he pulled his foot. Safe at first. Oh, wow. Safe at first for the Wildcats. Thought maybe there was a substitute runner coming in over at first. Number 11 at the plate. Yeah, there is. Number 11 at the plate. 21. 21 at the plate for the Wildcats. Pickoff throw to first. Safe. Throw down to second. He's going to head to third. Safe at third on the air. One and 0. Line shot up the middle. Second baseman's got the play. Bobbled it. Oh, my goodness. Another run scores for Camden. Substitute runner comes in for the Wildcats. At the plate for Camden is number number 5. Pass ball. He's going to round second, and he'll hold there. One and 0. Called strike, I believe. 1-1, yeah. Hit the third. Caught. Throw to first. Is overthrown. Runner's going to hold it third and hold it first. Called strike, 0-1. Oh and 2. Ball high, 1 and 2. Hit down third, bobbled it, no play. Run of the run scores. Runners at first and second for the Wildcats. No outs. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Warriors, you guys have Menendez at home this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. Right down the middle, 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2. Got him looking, 1 out. Next up, .25 for Camden. Runners at first and second. Low and away, catcher is able to keep that in front of him. That was a good play by the catcher. 1-0. inside corner. 1-1. Two and one. Foul ball. 2 and 2. Fly ball in the outfield. That's caught right here beside me. Almost to the fence. 2 outs. .13 at the plate. Hit by a pitch. Bases loaded. Next up is number 2. Number 2 for the Wildcats. I asked for a roster pregame. We never got one for Camden. I sure enough would have been giving their kids credit. High and away. But we do appreciate Camden's hospitality over here at their baseball field. They're always very welcoming over here on the baseball side. We appreciate that. And they catch that fly ball out here and left for the 3rd out. So the Wildcats strand 3 that time. We are headed to the 7th. Camden leads 10-3. We'll be back right after this.
Oh, you don't go out Friday night.
Don't talk back.
Atlas Family Chiropractic, located at 4011 Georgia 40, St. Mary's, Georgia, has been serving patients in Camden and its surrounding areas since 2011. We strive to provide the highest clinical expertise in a warm and caring environment, offering gentle cervical chiropractic, medical massage, holistic nutrition, and bioenergetic functional wellness through meridian stress analysis and bioresonance scanning services. Give us a call and schedule your visit today at 912-882-3323. Go Indians!
Family-owned Valancourt Construction, established in 1945. Valancourt is constantly seeking out new markets and opportunities, as well as state-of-the-art construction technology. We consider this vital in order to provide value for our customers, career opportunities for our employees, and a bright future for our organization. Valancourt is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Welcome back to Camden County High School. I'm Adam Bell for Charlton Sports Net. Top of the seventh. Leading off for the Wildcats. For the Warriors. I'm waiting on him to turn around. Just a little bit more so I can see that number. $11. That is Braxton Russell at the plate. One and 0. High fly ball. That's going to go foul out of play. 1-1. Two and 0. 2-1. I'm sorry. 2-1. Three and 1. Checked up. Throw is high. He may go to second. He's going to go to second. Here's the throw. It's bad. One hops. He gets to second on an error here in the top of the seventh. I believe that's a 3 to Georgie. Yeah. Called strike, 0-1. Pass ball. He's going to go to third. He'll stand up. 1-1. Two and 2. One out. Next up for the Warriors, 14. Talbot. Called strike, 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2. Two outs. Number 22 at the plate. Must be 23. Etheridge. Oh and 1. Down low, 1-1. Two and 1. Three and 1. Base on balls. He'll head to first. Runners on the corners now for the Warriors. Number 1. Number 1 at the plate. That's Marchant. 0-1. Called strike, 0-2. I thought that might have been inside, but 0-2. Passed ball. Warriors should score right here. They do. Ten to 4. One and 2 on the batter. goes down looking. That's the ball game, folks. Thank y'all for watching this presentation of West Nassau Baseball on the Charlton Sports Network. Wildcats are going to win this one 10-4 over your West Nassau Warriors. Be sure and join us tomorrow night live at 7 o'clock. We'll have the Indians basketball round 2 Sweet 16 tournament for the GHSA playoffs versus Telfair County. That's tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Warrior fans, your next ball game is Tuesday. Menendez comes to town, comes to Callahan. First pitch is at 7 p.m. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time on CSN.